The SDG Advocate Training is part of a larger programme called SAILTA, meaning Worldly Wise. SAILTA is made up of a consortium of 6 members: Development Perspectives, Concern Worldwide, Irish Rural Link, Aontas, Maynooth University, and most recent member Cork ETB. The SDG Advocate Training offers 26 passionate changemakers from the adult and community education sector in Ireland an opportunity to participate in a 7-month global citizenship education journey. The advocates deepen their awareness of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals through GCE and go on to design and implement action projects within their own organisations, institutes and community groups that impact on achieving one or more of the global goals.
My name is Jill Pitcher-Farrell and I live in Limerick. I work with Ballyhara Development, who are a local development company and one of the government's SDG champions this year. So we do a variety of different projects with community groups in Limerick and Cork. My SDG Advocate project was around education on the SDGs. I think I was surprised this year to find out how few people know that the SDGs even exist or know anything about them. So I've been working with community groups and running workshops with them. It's just really positive. It makes it much easier to kind of go on the journey when you know you're not the only one trying to do it and that there's other people working alongside you.
I'm Russell, I live in Dublin. I'm passionate about sustainability and about a year ago I started a sustainability community of practice within my own organisation, Bank of Ireland. My action project is to move from an education space into more of an action space. The culmination of the project is to run a Green Week next May for the organisation and really bring sustainability to life for colleagues and to highlight some of the customer journeys as well as some of the positive stories within our own organisation. I particularly enjoyed the systems thinking workshop. I thought that was excellent and really brought some of the ideas to life in a really meaningful way.
My name is Dr. Badmus Akim Omotayo. I am an independent researcher of post-PhD in public and economics and public policy. Pro bono, I work for African Centre. And from African Centre, I'm part of the PPN, Dublin City Council, and representing PPN on the local community development committee. My project speaks to SDG 8 that talks about economic development, economic growth, and then decent work regime. I try to use all available research reports to justify the case that significant number of migrant community that happen to be the minority Irish community are marginalized from the decent work regime of SDG 8. And that brings high level of inequality in terms of employment and opportunity therein. It's really widening my horizon and gives an alternative approach to how to advocate for my community in terms of decent work regime in Ireland and for the entire system.
My name is Ashley Downey. I'm an ecological artist, curator and socially engaged practitioner. During the pandemic, I set up an initiative called Greenhouse Culture. It's an online platform and part of it was to develop a biodiversity ambassador programme in association with a charity who's a land trust charity called Green Sod Ireland. The learning in general, the experiential learning, the fact of meeting a whole network of people and the support, and then really learning how to embed the SDGs into our projects and then really into all the work we do. And knowing that you're doing work with other people and that you're not alone, and all these projects really bring hope and actions forward.
During the experiential learning phase, the group came together in Brúmaithora, County Sligo, and the Sonarta Ecology Centre, County Meath, to explore Joseph Campbell's hero's journey: discourse analysis, design thinking, systems thinking, and value and frames. Guest inputs were facilitated by Ben Malone from LawPro, Hilary Darcy from Financial Justice Ireland, Ollie Henman from Action for Sustainable Development, and Quinn Thao Do from Vietnam, adding an important international dimension to the training.
My name is Shirley Moore. I work with Dunhill Multi-Education Centre. It is in Dunhill Eco Park in rural County Waterford. It is an adult education centre. We work in tourism as well and other activities. My project is a project with Ukrainian refugees who have come here to Ireland. We work with people from the local community and we have set up a community garden. The garden caters for approximately 20 to 30 people each week on a Thursday. My highlight is the collaboration with the people who have joined the programme this year. They've inspired me to understand more of what is needed in the world. I understood very little until I came into it. Now I understand there are 17 goals and I'd like to think that I'd work towards that with my project and hit as many goals as possible, but also to move on and to educate others from what I've learned in the programme.
My name is Helena Kelly. I work with the Garryowen Residents Association in Limerick City. Our project focuses on those in impoverished areas that have little access to many basic needs and resources. My main highlight, I suppose, would be being a representative for Sustainable Development Goals. And even though I do represent a lot of different organisations and community groups across Limerick and Women's Collective across Ireland, I felt like being accepted in the first place, that was the most empowering thing that allows others to see that, look at Helena Kelly, you can be a Sustainable Development Goal advocate too, and you just have to do your piece. I've met so many people with collective actions, and global citizen education is lifelong and it's a very empowering role, and my highlight would have been every single memory we've met together, because I'll just treasure every memory forever. It was amazing, fantastic experience.
Niamh Cardell is my name. I work as a volunteer for the No Planet B Youth Environmental Club, and their main aim is to have fun and take action. I also am doing a postgraduate in climate entrepreneurship with Trinity College Dublin. My SDGs project involves collaborating with the local film crew, and we're just making a short film where the kids have created the Climate Change Crisis News. The SDGs course is about adult education, so I'll be doing a presentation locally. We'll be showing the film, and it's going to be about how to talk to young people about climate action and the SDGs. And really I'd like to thank Development Perspectives and SAILTA, because I think really everybody should do this course. It's absolutely fantastic.
My name is Jamie and I live in Maraclune, Carrickmacrath. I work with a wonderful organisation called Shield to Cree, and they do fantastic work in ecosystem restoration and regenerative agriculture. The work involves deep change that's needed. It involves solidarity with producers and fair wages, bringing nutrients back into food, becoming back in touch with nature, and so much that goes with that. For me, a highlight for the SDG Advocate Training programme was a growth in confidence. This is a very new journey that I'm on, a lot of self-healing and rediscovery of my values and my beliefs that will last for a long time, and this has really given me a lot of agency and empowerment, and for me that is the highlight.
The final residential took place in Common Knowledge, County Clare. The SDG advocates had an opportunity to reflect and evaluate individually and together on the 7-month GCE process. They shared the obstacles they had faced and the success of their achievements through their stories of action. Their mantra became, "The end is only the beginning."